Hi, today we are going to see the Stotram 7. Agrahya Shashwada Krishno Lohitaksha Pradhardhanaha Prabhuda Striga Guptama Pavitram Mangalam Param. Agrahya Grahya, grahikkarathu. That means to understand. Grahya means have a mind to understand things. So how can you use your mind to understand things? We have senses. Through that we use to understand things. What are the senses? We have 5 senses. The eyes, the nose, the mouth, the ears and the skin. So we use these things to understand things. But agrahya means the power which we cannot understand using our senses. And it cannot be conceived in the mind also. You cannot imagine such a powerful soul that is inside us. But he can be the lord of the subject if you take interest with interest and dedication, and if you feel that it's the knowledge of power, you want to do it with dedication, you could feel it. So he can be the feeler inside the mind, not with the senses but the feeler inside the mind. And he can be the thinker in the intellectual person. If you are using the knowledge to understand him, then he can be the thinker. And if you are doing with your emotional attachment to the power of Bhagavan, then he can be the feeler. He cannot be incomprehensible. That means we cannot expand the word with words or anything what the power is. And it is not imperceptible. That is, it is very difficult for us to understand what the power is. So we have to use either our knowledge, or we have to use either our emotional connection with Bhagavan to understand him. Then he can be the feeler and he can be the thinker. Shashwata means he is existing at all times, everywhere, and he will be the same without any change. That is Shashwata. He will be the permanent power that will be inside us. That is Shashwata. He will not move in any other condition. Krishna is the existence of knowledge or bliss. That means the name Krishna really means dark. That is, Bhagavan is dark blue in color. So when at the time of Gitopadesham, he was telling the Arjuna that I am the dark blue color person as coming from the Vishnu Loka. So he is dark blue. And he is always called as Satananda. Krishna. Krish means Sata, means always. Na means Anandam, means happiness. So he is the power who gives happiness to everybody. So that's why he is one of the greatest avataram that has ever done by Vishnu Bhagavan is Krishna. So that is why it's called a complete avataram. Next one is Lohitaksha. Again the Akshi means eyes. Lohitaksha. Lohita means it is Lohitam is a tinged red brass like thing, and so the eyes are tinged red. That is, we have a Chambarati flower that we call hibiscus flower. So Bhagavan has the eyes with that flower. So it is also related to the anger that is shown to the evil-minded creations that does not give high values of life. That is, ignoring the high values and going towards the bad path. That is not following dharma. It is not only not following the dharma, and it is also the destroying others. That is why the Bhagavan is getting anger. And how does he express it? he is expressing it through the Shiva Bhagavan. And he is using creation for Brahma Bhagavan, and for these to show the anger to the evil souls, he is doing with the Shiva Bhagavan. Pradharthana. Pradharthana means destroyer of the world. It happens on every yuga, and he does it at the time of the Pradharthana is occurring at the time of cosmic dissolution. That means like we say it as Pralayam. And at that time he is given orders to the Shiva Bhagavan, and he comes in the form of Rudra. Rudra means opening the third eye. That is one of the time when everything that is there gets perished. That nothing stays. Only the space will be remaining. That is the highest form of anger that a Bhagavan can give. So that everybody is afraid of that form of Bhagavan. Prabhuda. Prabhuda means it is like greatness, like it is perfect. So Bhagavan is the only power who is perfect in everything. All other creations are imperfect. Next is Trikagub Dhama. Trikagub Dhama. Trikagub Dhama. Dhama means support. Tri means three. Kagub means there are 3 sessions of consciousness for every person or every creation. One is the Jagrada. Jagrada means the time when everybody is awake and aware of what is happening. So mostly in the daytime we are all Jagrada. Jagrada means we know what is happening in and around us. And the second one is Swapna. At that time we will be in the sleep, starting of the deep sleep. But we are not Jagrada, but we are not consciousness of everything that is happening, but sometimes we will know about the dream that has happened the previous night. So that is like Swapna is the transition position from Jagrada to the deep sleep. And next one is Sushupti. Sushupti is the deep sleep that we are connecting to the soul. So at that time we do not know actually what is happening inside us, and it is only the connection with the soul or Bhagavan. That is called deep sleep. But still these things are under people are still learning about what is this happening. Still we don't have a real answer for that. But really these are the 3 phases of consciousness that is called Trikagub Dhama, and who will support for all the phases. All the 3 phases are going through everyday life. This is only support is given by Bhagavan. That's why it's called Trikagub Dhama. And it is also called as above, below and middle. Only the 3 regions that can be said in the Jagrada, Swapna and Sushupti. Next one is Pavitra. Pavitra means something that is very pure. It purifies everything. So it can be like the purifier of the heart. So heart is the person that we should be kept it as in full purity. And moreover there is another meaning called, we can say that Pavitram. Pavi means the weapon, Vajrayudham. Vajrayudham is by Indra Bhagavan. Vajrayudham is the weapon of Indra Bhagavan. So that Vajrayudham is thunderbolt. So that's why when we have at the time of thunderbolt, we always pray to Indra Bhagavan, because the thunderbolt is the weapon of Indra Bhagavan. And Tram. Tram means devotees. Who is really attached to Bhagavan, he will save us from the thunderbolt. So it can also say that he was the time at the time of Giridhara time. What happened? Like everybody was giving the offerings to Indra Bhagavan when Krishna was in Madura. So everybody was given to offerings to Indra Bhagavan, but Krishna was telling that everything that we get from the nature. Nature gives us everything. The forest, the plants, the grass for the cattle, and the cow, and everything, and the mountain, Giri. Giri is mountain. Everything for us is given by the nature. Why don't we give offerings or prayers to the nature instead of Indra Bhagavan? So when they started doing the puja, what happened? The Indra got angry and he started giving rain, thunderbolt and all the things that can destroy. But at that time, Krishna Bhagavan, he really took the Giri on his small little finger and held it as an umbrella so that everybody could come inside the Giridhar, that Parvatam, and they were saved. So at that time Indra could realize that there is a power above him. So Indra is really the god of Indriyas. So that's how he got the weapon, the Vajra. So it's actually the born of one saint. So it is also called as the Indra. It can be related to the mind also. Like when you have a confusion or when you have to make any compromise, that is called intellectual compromise. You know something, you know you can do it, but you will not be able to present it properly. So you have to compromise for what others are going with that. So that compromise time, so that confusion, that compromise time. Or you can also tell us cancellation of the power of mental power. Like if you want to tell something, so you yourself is cancelling inside. Okay, I want to tell but I am not doing it now. So you are suppressing that idea of yours, that confusion. That stage, it can be overcome by Bhagavan, this power. That's why they are called Pavitram. That can be overcome by this Bhagavan only through devotion. It should be trustfully devoted to Bhagavan. And second, you can do it by meditation. Meditation, at the time of meditation, what happens? You are focusing on certain power and you can do it through faith. You should first trust the Bhagavan. Only through you can cancel all the confusion and you need not do any intellectual compromise. You will have the power to present yourself and you need not do any self-cancellation of the mental power. You need not have any anything like that make you confusion and we always say that depression, anything like that, it can be overcome only through this. That is Pavitram. It's a Mangalam Param. Param means supreme. Mangalam means that gives the joy, that is happiness to the fullest. And that time you will be gifted by Bhagavan with peace of mind. And you can have a very good sleep without any disturbance. That is Mangalam Param. That can only be given by Bhagavan. So here we are inferring the names. Agrahya, Shashwata, Krishna, Lohitaksha, Pradhardhana, Prabhuda, Trikagudhama, Pavitram, Mangalam Param. So we are dealing with 9 names here. Agrahya Shashwata Krishno, Lohitaksha Pradhardhana, Prabhudastriga Guptama, Pavitram Mangalam Param.